Welcome to Datalynx's YouTube channel. In this video, we'll highlight the address parsing, one of the various built-in functions of the DMS Data Exchange. Let's start by logging into the Data Exchange. After logging in, navigate to the system. On the Setup toolbar, you'll find buttons for countries, localities, and streets, where you can import the respective lists. Let's start by importing the countries list. Click on Countries, and an ISO country list window will appear. Click the Import button. Make sure you have a CSV file containing the country name and country code. Select the appropriate file. The Has Header option is enabled by default. If your file does not have a header, please disable it. Finally, click the Import button. You will see that the list of country names, with country code will be imported. Click on the Close button to exit. Similarly, let's import the localities. Click the Localities button, and a Localities window will appear. On the left pane, you will see the country names. Select the country you wish to load localities for, in this case, Australia. Click the Import button. Ensure you have a CSV file in the following format: postcode, locality name, state name, and state code. Browse for and select the appropriate file. Then, click the Import button. The localities will be uploaded shortly. Once the localities are uploaded, click the Close button to exit. Finally, let's import the streets. Click the Streets button, and the corresponding window will appear. Select Australia as the country. Currently, we have a list of streets from Queensland. Select QLD, then click the Import button. Browse for a CSV file containing the Queensland street details. Ensure your file has the following headers: street name, locality, and street type. Select the corresponding file, and click the Open button. On the Import Street List window, click the Import button. This will upload the street details about Queensland state. Click the Close button to exit. Once you have imported the countries, localities, and streets, let's create a template to implement the address parsing functions. You can create a new folder for this exercise, name it 03 Address Parsing. Click the OK button to save your folder. Click on the New button to initiate the creation of a template. You can name the template. Add the source. In this video we will be using the AdventureWorks database. Likewise, our destination can be example file. You can learn more about the template configuration in lessons 4, 5, and 6. Now, let's move to the Data Mapping tab and create a sequence by clicking the New icon. Enter a name for the sequence. For this simple sequence, add the SQL statement, which will be a basic select query from the address table. Validate the query to verify your statement and view the columns. Click the Close button to exit. In the SQL statement window, click the Save button. You will be directed back to the processing sequence window. Select your primary key as address ID, then click the Save button. You will now see that you have one sequence and the column names of the address table. Expand the destination table pane and click on the New button. This action will prompt a destination window to appear. Name it as address, specify the destination folder, and select the desired file type for the destination. Name your CSV file as address.csv. If necessary, you can modify the column delimiter and test qualifier. Click the Save button, and say yes to generating the destination column. Once the columns are generated, we will leave them as a one-to-one mapping, and click the Close button. We will practice implementing the address functions on source columns. Clicking the Source Column Definition button will prompt the corresponding window to appear. Let's generate some virtual columns by clicking the New button. We'll label the column as Demo Address and designate the data type as integer. This choice aligns with the function we're practicing, where 0 represents unparsed and 1 signifies parsed. Now, navigate to the mapping rule. Let's begin by selecting the street parsing function from the address matching drop-down menu. We'll utilize the address line 1 field for the test. This field contains the test value with country, state, locality, and postcode in a random order. Side note, you need to adjust the maximum buffered items to load all countries, localities, and streets at once for testing purposes. Once done, click the Validate button. You will see the result as 1. This means the address has parsed, and it falls within the list of address that has been imported. View the processing engine variables to observe the segregation of the address and its identification of the country, state, and others. Additionally, note the presence of the unparsed value, indicating that level 5 has not been uploaded. Click the OK button to save this virtual column. Next, let's create a new virtual column to implement another function. Let's designate it as demo locality with an integer data type to practice locality parsing. Add the mapping rule using another address matching function, specifically the locality parsing. Once again, select address line 1 as it contains locality information. Click the Validate button. If it returns 1, it indicates that the locality is Taigum and has been successfully matched. Let's change Taigum to North Sydney, which is not a locality in QLD. Upon validation, it will return 0, indicating unparsed text. Click OK to save this virtual column. Let's now create another virtual column named Demo Address Line to practice additional functions. This column will be created with a string data type for related tasks. Specify the string length, and open the mapping rule. Choose the country function from the address matching function drop-down menu. This action will automatically return the value from the processing engine's country variable. Similarly, select the state function, and it will display the state from the engine variable. To explore additional address matching functions, click the Help button. These functions are detailed in the PDF, making implementation straightforward. We trust that this video covering address parsing has been beneficial. Thank you for watching.